Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon. It depends on where you are in the country. How are you guys? I'm doing great. Tomorrow is 9/11. That's when the Twin Towers hit. I was in the 11th. I was 11 years old and in the 5th grade. I didn't even know what the Twin Towers were that day, until that day. 10 years ago, a plane crashed into the Twin Towers. I didn't even know what terrorism was until that day. I assumed all people were good, and I still do think all people are good in some way, but we all have a bad side and a good side. I asked somebody the question, why do you think they did it? And they said because God. They are God, because of religious. What kind of God would tell them to do that? I don't really understand it yet. I gotta research more about different religious. But anyways, so I hope you guys have a moment of silence for all the people that died in that day. And I hope it's just a moment to look back on your life and to thank God for everything you have and not worry about what you don't have. And I think God makes tragedies happen, or God. The one God. Jesus. God and Jesus. Doesn't stop bad things because it brings us closer. And because there's a lesson when bad things happen. There's a lesson in everything, but if everything was so peaceful and happy all the time, we wouldn't need God. So, anyways, that's what I want to say. OMG, sometimes I run myself thin, like do too much for other people but not enough for myself, and sometimes I'm selfish and sometimes I'm not selfish. I think everybody is. My birthday's in 4 days, September the 14th, so I will be 22, and yes, I know I don't act my age. Work is going good, my life is going good. So anyways, I just wanted to tell you guys that and what I did on Wednesday. I just been working. Except Wednesday, I went to a church dinner. It was free, but you had donations, but I didn't give a donation. I give a donation on Sunday sometimes. And the preacher, I was like, you didn't play today. He's like, you play. I'm like, no. He's like, yes, I'll help you. So then we went to start with the microphone, and the microphone didn't work, so then somebody else made the microphone work, and I said, God is great, God is good, thank you for our daily bread. Amen. I got a little more prayers too. And I was really nervous, and everybody said I did a good job, so that was good. And then I was the ice person. I helped them put ice back and forth, and then I was the cleanup crew afterwards. I volunteered to help clean up the dishes and clean up the tables and everything. I just love to help. And people say you get rewarded for helping other people through God. I'm still learning about God, but I do believe. So anyways, here's the 5 fingers of prayers. I think I said this, but I'll say it again. First, you're supposed to pray for the ones close to you. That's your thumb. Second, you're supposed to pray for the teachers. And that is this finger. And then next, you're supposed to do the leaders, which is your middle finger that I'm not putting up. And then this one you're supposed to do for the sick. For the sick people. And then the last one is self. And the ring finger is the one in needs, and your pinky's the smallest one. So that's how you're supposed to pray. That's the 5 fingers of prayer. Anyways, so here's what I want to say. God sacrificed Himself for our sin. I couldn't imagine doing that for even people that hate us. God did it, and God forgives people. So maybe we should forgive the terrorism We should forgive terrorisms. Because God does. God would take the terrorisms in his life and forgive them for the sins. Powerful leaders attack me for no reason, but I feel and respect only your laws. Lord, you would make me happy as a person you just found, a great treasure. I hate lies. I despise of them, but I love your teaching, Lord. 7 times a day I praise you for your good laws. People who have loved to teach will find true peace. Nothing can make these people fall. Lord, I am waiting for you to save me. I obey your commands. I follow your agenda. Lord, I have your laws very much. I have obeyed your commands and your agreements. Lord, you know everything I have done. That's out of Psalms 119. So, anyways, I hope everybody is happy as me and as joyful as me. And don't forget to do a moment of silence for the people that died for our country. It's September 11th, 2001, 10 years ago. Bye.